过去我们在谈通货膨胀的时候谈到了供应链，而主要停产的供应链主要的问题是出现在越南，现在越南已经解决，其他就是货运。美国的港口、美国的卡车司机等等，中国一直很快的就恢复了它的工业生产。可是这一波的 Omicron 跟上一波，不管是第一波的原始毒株还是 Delta， 它最不一样就是传染的速度，好像比当年武汉封城来得更加的困难。西安封城了，到现在为止是慢慢的解封，但也没有完全解封。就真的停工好几个地方，包括三星在当地的晶片制造公司。另外一个最新的是大家最注意的是天津，因为天津本身是港口，所以在天津当地呢，第一个有 Airbus 有空中巴士，另外有 Toyota 丰田汽车，而它又是一个港口。另外跟天津同一条就是另外一个地方，就是一样的传染链的，就是安阳，好几个地方都出现了不可控制的蔓延的疫情。这不可控制不是因为中国不像过去没有能力控制核酸检测各区域这样子一个一个管控好，而是 Omicron 它的传播力远比过去的病毒都更加的严重，它的传播力太大了。已经超过过去中国用核酸检测直接核酸对决，一个区一个区隔得非常清楚，超过这样子的能力，所以它只能用啪就直接完全是封城，不只是一个区一个区如此的检验。所以过去的管制大概在1年多，除了武汉封城之外，没有再封城过。而这次的西安封城、天津等等，让全世界必须要注意，就是这不是什么中国的疫情，它可能影响全球的供应链。
My sources are telling me that this is, quote, a total mess.
要知道，标准最高，全国沿海港口最严，做到全员防疫。
This is all part of the zero tolerance measures implemented by the Chinese government to curb COVID. Here's what's going on. You have container yards that are not allowing trucks to go in or out to go pick up containers. I spoke with Schiffel, who's a digital freight forwarder. They provided us with an exclusive photo of their truck drivers waiting in line to pick up containers. It's pretty profound. Maersk is talking to their clients, informing them about warehouses being shut down and not working. So this all, in essence, is slowing down the entire flow of trade.
今年伊始，全球第3大货柜港口、中国第2大港口宁波舟山港区就因为疫情而按下了暂停键。许多卡车司机因为生活在封控区无法外出，直接拖累了货柜进出港的速度。这是中国严格的清零政策威胁全球供应链的又一个例子。
This past weekend, the Omicron variant arrived on Beijing's doorstep as it prepares to host the 2022 Winter Olympics in just a matter of weeks. China's first local Omicron cluster was detected in the port city of Tianjin, home to 14 million people and just 80 miles from the capital.
Omicron has been confirmed now in a third Chinese city, the port city of Dalian. The state media, quite late today, reported that Dalian has 2 confirmed Omicron cases. Both of those are traced back to Tianjin, where Omicron was first detected. Tianjin also confirmed another 93 cases and ordered businesses to close for a half day so that the city could conduct another mass round of testing of the 14 million people there. Anyang, which is a city in an electronics manufacturing area, also reported 65 new cases.
天津港和大连港并列世界上最大的20个港口之一。2020年总共处理了2500万个标准货柜，其中天津港2020年的货柜吞吐量排名全球第9。吸引了空客、空巴在此设置装配中心，不少国际车厂如丰田、大众也都竞相在天津设厂。为了应对 Omicron 入侵，天津市几乎按下了暂停键。彭博社说，这凸显了中国经济面临的风险。
Toyota Motor Corporation said operations on Monday and Tuesday at its joint venture factory in Tianjin came to a halt because of mass testing requirements imposed across the city.A Volkswagen plant based in the city was also closed, Stefan Wallenstein, the automaker's China chief executive, said Tuesday.
至于大连则拥有日本松下和 Sony 等公司， 如今疫情再起，恐将加剧欧美的通膨危机。
Now, industrial zones near Tianjin Port said on their social media account that their operations, as well as the operations of the port, are operating normally. Though the extent of the potential impact there, as well as in other parts of the global supply chain, are still a big question mark. Toyota said that its production in Tianjin has been halted. As for Dalian, this is a port that's quite important to American companies. It specializes in imported food, such as U.S. soybeans. Also, Intel, Coca-Cola, Goodyear all have factories in Dalian. And then in case there's any question mark as to how seriously the Chinese government takes their zero COVID approach, Dalian Court today sentenced 3 port workers to up to 5 years in jail for breaching COVID protocols, such as wearing a mask or protective gear.
而从去年12月22号突然宣布封城的西安，封闭管理至今已经超过3周。它是13朝古都，也是中国的科技工业重镇。
The lockdown in Xi'an could also exacerbate the global shortage of semiconductors found in the electronics we use every day. Samsung and Micron are some of the world's largest chip makers, and both have factories in Xi'an. According to research firm TrendForce, Samsung has 2 production lines in the city that make flash memory products, used in devices such as hard drives and cameras. Samsung didn't give details but said it had to temporarily adjust operations. Micron said the city's closure had some impact on its output of chips, but it was working with officials to identify solutions.
随着中国清零力度有增无减。
Business executives and industry analysts expect further disruptions could rattle China's manufacturers and ports as new outbreaks emerge. Western consumers and retailers have become more dependent on China since the start of the pandemic for products from bikes to laptops, and China's trade surplus is expected to have hit a record high by value in 2021. The risk is that over the coming months we'll experience the mother of all supply chain stumbles, an Omicron-driven stall in factory Asia, said Mr. Newman.
彭博社分析说，如果中国无法遏制 Omicron 变异株，制造商和运输商就得做好这个全球最大贸易国内部将出现供应中断的准备。
Now, with Beijing battling the Omicron variant in its own backyard, some are questioning if the zero COVID policy is really the best way forward.
COVID is becoming much more manageable, so it doesn't warrant this type of lockdown, blunt force type of measure every time that there are cases. And it's something that increasingly is being shown to be futile